entertaining nonetheless. So we'll see how that works together for us today. Make sure you have a prop of some sorts, whether that's your fancy rolled up mat or a block or a pillow, or I've said this before, but Anna Forrest used to have us just roll up beach towels and tape them, so that's something you can do, or even rubber band them. So lots of options, but you just need something that you can squeeze, and that's it. So hi, pretty girls. Yeah, see, they're gonna run in and out and make everything way more entertaining. Yeah. All right, find a comfortable seat on your mat. Good girls. Close your eyes. And get that strong, intentional Ujjayi breath going. So you're drawing the breath in using the muscles of the back of your throat. Filling yourself up as much as possible. And feeling for that little pause at the top of the inhale. It's not even intentional, but it's that switch over from inhale to exhale. So notice that pause. And then allow for that long, slow, intentional exhale to go out the nose. Starting to get into a rhythm with your breath this morning. We'll work with this intention of invigoration. I don't even know if that's a word, but to invigorate your body, to energize. So as you draw the breath in, feel the breath as it shifts and moves into your body, spreading out. And imagine as you draw the breath in, it just brings some sparkle, some energy. Just waking up some of these cells, some of these parts of your body that maybe have been dormant, quiet. And as you exhale, let the breath go back out, but let the energy stay present in your body. So it's like you're sifting back through your lungs, just that breath, that carbon dioxide, and letting it go back out. And while you're doing this, you may notice that there are some areas in your body that feel more quiet, more dull, harder to reach with your breath, and that's okay. Just be aware of where they are. Maybe start to sort of knock on the door of those areas with your breath. We'll take a few more intentional breaths here. And then with your next inhale, draw in a deeper breath than you've taken all day, all morning. At the top, hold full. So now you're intentionally pausing with that kumbhak, that breath retention. As you're ready, exhale out the mouth, let it go to empty. Again, like that huge breath in, fill yourself up all the way to that brim, that top. As you're ready, exhale out the mouth, release. Do that once more, exactly the same, seeing if you can stretch the inhale, the pause, and the exhale. Adding on here. So as you take that breath in, sip in a little more air. At the top, holding full. This time, as long as you're not pregnant, you're going to exhale out the mouth, come forward, You're gonna hold at the empty spot. So exhale out the mouth, come forward, hold empty, draw navel in towards spine. If you're pregnant, just keep those deep, long breaths going. When you're ready to inhale, release the abdominals, rise back up. This is called Uddiyana Bandha. We'll do 3 more. Deep breath in, lift through the heart, maybe arching through the back. Exhale out the mouth, come forward. Hold empty, draw navel towards spine, hollow out. When you're ready to inhale, release the abdominals, rise back up, lift through the heart. Do it twice more at your own pace. And then come back to that basic Ujjayi breath. Just noticing the shifts. See if you feel a little more invigorated, energized after that breath. And then if there's a separate or different intention you want to weave into your practice today, please weave that in now. So it's an intentional breath and an intentional practice, capturing what you and your body need today. Slowly open your eyes if they're still closed. We've got a fun dog game happening in my backyard. So, this is what you get if you come in person next week, is fun dog games, let me tell you. That's going to be great, I love you. All right, extend the right leg out. And you're going to fold the left leg either inside, or if it doesn't bother your joints, you're going to wrap the leg behind you, bending the knee here like so. Reach back, either if your foot's to the inside of the thigh, you're going to just simply reach to the hand. We're stretching out this left side of the neck, grabbing the ankle, and letting the head hang heavy. So either way, the head is dropping towards that right shoulder, or rather lowering towards the right shoulder. Right arm rests here. Still lifting through the heart, because it's very easy, especially in our day-to-day, how we do so much bending forward, to collapse through the chest. So counteract that by peeling that left shoulder blade back. And then breathing into this left side of the neck, really just washing the breath through the side of the neck, maybe opening and closing the jaw to release, especially around this 5th chakra. Imagine that you're braiding some of that energy through the neck, releasing some of the unnecessary tension. Release that left hand. Shift forward. Inhale, reach the left arm up to the sky and start to lean back. So you're coming into a heart opener here. Left shoulder blade piles onto the back, hugging towards the spinal line. And then really focus that breath, invigorating the chest, engaging just softly all the way up to the fingertips. Head can hang heavy. Feel that breath just saturate and open through the heart. Yeah, you're okay, Tin. Come here. Thank you. Moving into a side stretch. So take that left arm, reach it forward, and then wrap it all the way around, stretching out this left side body. Reach left arm up overhead. Hi, Tinder. You got your monkey? Oh, it's a good girl. So much entertainment. And just focus on your breath here. Good girls. Breathing into this left side body, all the way down into that left hip. girl. Exhale, lower the left hand. Turn your torso so you're square over the left leg. You may want to wrap that left leg back in. What am I saying? So you're square over the right leg. That left leg may want to wrap back in. Square over the right leg. On your exhale, fold over the right thigh. Good girls. Moving into this basic single-legged forward fold. And just washing the breath through the hamstrings. Maybe all the way down to the calf muscles. So you're just unwinding some of the tension here. So you're not pushing the stretch, just feeling into some of these areas that tend to be tight in our bodies. Check in with the shoulders. Melt a little bit from there so you're not adding tension. Inhale. Walk your way back up using your hands. And we're coming to this reverse Vashisthasana. So the left knee comes down. Inhale, prop up onto the left hand. Lift and open, just spreading back up. Opening through the heart. Exhale, lower your way down. Taking the second side. So left leg comes out. And if I confused you royally on the other side, just do the opposite leg. So for most of us, I'm hoping it's the left leg. Left leg comes out, either the right foot folds in or right leg wraps back behind you. Knee propped up. This just opens the hip a little more, kind of nice. All right, coming into the next stretch, either grabbing hold of the right shin or reaching the right hand. Let the left ear hang towards the left shoulder. And then breathe into this right side of the neck. Oh, it's Indy, you got a stick. That's good. I'm sure that's really good for your belly. Breathe into this right side of the neck. Just imagining that you're unwinding some of the tension from the jawline down to the shoulder. Good girls, it's okay. Breathing into the space that you've created from the ear to the rest of the body. It's so funny, I used to talk about the head and the mind separate from the body. And then I had this weird awareness a few years ago where I was like, wait a second, our head is part of our body, we just separate them. So imagine that your neck is this bridge between the brain, the head, and the rest of your body. So you're trying to clear this passageway for this seamless conversation through the entirety of your body. All right, coming into that heart opener, left hand props, inhale, right arm reaches to the sky, draw that right shoulder blade so it's hugging towards the spine, and then really breathe into the chest, letting that go all the way down the breath, all the way down to the belly, all the way down into the groin. So you're creating this opening, this space through the entire front plane of the body. Good girl, Tim. Just unwinding some of the tension. Then moving into that side bend, wrap the right arm around, reach the arm up over so your torso is stacked over that left leg. Breathe into the right side body. Still mitigating stress by breath. Exhale, lower the right hand, turn your torso towards the left thigh. Take a deep breath in, lengthen. Exhale, come into that basic forward folds over the left thigh. You may need to adjust your legs, that's totally good. Breathe into the hamstrings. All the way down to the calf. Maybe even the toes get a chance to be engaged or just in your awareness. Inhale, rise up out of the folds. Oh, it's a good nap. Wrap the right leg back around. Prop up onto the knee. Come into this modified Vashisthasana. Right hand down. Inhale. Lengthen and open through the heart. Breathe here. Exhale, ease your way back down. And come all the way onto your back. Make sure your prop is reachable. Basic elbow to knees to start. So just keeping things really super simple here. If you're pregnant, you're going to be on hands and knees, working with that one arm, one leg extensions out to the zigzags and cat-cows. So keep yourself occupied. Don't do the core work. Everyone else, interlace hands behind your head, knees stack over your hips. Bend to 90-degree angle or less. So that means your shins are not above your knees, closer to the ground than your knees. Deep breath, spread it through the back body. Exhale, lift head and shoulders. Relax into your hands, your head into your hands, so your neck gets a chance to just be. Deep breath in. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, elbows towards left thigh. Right leg forward at a 45-degree angle. Pull low belly down. Inhale, bend both knees, come back to center. Hold the breath. Press mid back into mat. Curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows towards right thigh. Reach through that left foot, pull belly down. Inhale, back to center. Hold the breath. Press mid back into mat. Curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows towards left thigh. Reach through the right foot, pull belly down. Inhale, back through center. Hold the breath. Press mid back into mat. Curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows towards right thigh. Reach through that left foot, pull belly down. Inhale, back to center. Hold the breath. Press mid back into mat. Curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows to left thigh. Reach through the right foot, pull belly down. Inhale, back to center. Keep this going. Press mid back into mat. Curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows to right thigh. Reach through that left foot, pull belly down. Back to center, one more round. Mid back presses into the earth. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, elbows to left thigh. Reach through that right foot, pull belly down. Inhale, back to center. Hold the breath, press mid back into mat. Curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows to right thigh. Reach through the left foot, pull belly down. Inhale, back to center and release. Let's do some David Griswold butterfly on a rock pose, also known as windshield wiper pose. Feet mat width apart, so just the edges of your mat. On your exhale, knees fall to one side. Inhale, back through center. Exhale to the other side. Slow and controlled. Move at a pace that works with your body here. Should feel pretty good as you roll through the thighs. And coming back to center, grab hold of that fancy prop. I think I've had this rolled up mat for like 10 years. They're very sturdy. Place it in between the thighs, snug up towards the pubic bone. Float your legs straight up towards the sky. If that pulls on your low back, bend your knees. And also keep the feet on the ground. Activate the feet so the toes are spreading wide, there's space, and maybe you can see sunlight between the toes. That's the goal, right? Deep breath down into the back body. Hold full, press mid back into mat, curl tailbone up, squeeze the prop. Exhale, lift head and shoulders. Squeeze a little more, pull belly down. Inhale, lower head and shoulders. Hold the breath, press mid back into mat, curl tailbone, squeeze. Exhale, lift head and shoulders. Shoulder blades come up. Squeeze a little more, pull belly down. Inhale, lower head and shoulders. Hold the breath. Press mid back into mat. Curl tailbone, squeeze. Exhale, lift head and shoulders. Shoulder blades lift. Squeeze a little more, pull belly down. Inhale, lower head and shoulders. Hold the breath. Press mid back into mat. Curl tailbone, squeeze. Exhale, lift head and shoulders. Shoulder blades come up. Squeeze that second time, pull belly down. Inhale, lower head and shoulders. All right, moving into 3-part twisting abs with a prop. We'll do 2 rounds total. Stick with me here. Deep breath in. Curl tailbone up, squeeze. Exhale, lift head and shoulders. Squeeze a little more, pull belly down. Inhale, keep head and shoulders up. Squeeze your prop. Curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows towards left thigh. Squeeze a little more, pull belly down. Inhale to center, hold the breath. Squeeze, curl. Exhale, elbows towards right thigh. Squeeze, pull belly down. Back through center, squeeze your prop. Exhale, reach elbows higher, reach legs higher, pull belly down. Inhale, lower head and shoulders. One more round here. Hold full. Squeeze your prop. Curl tailbone. Exhale, lift head and shoulders. Squeeze a little more, draw navel down. Inhale, keep head and shoulders up. Squeeze your prop. Curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows towards left thigh. Squeeze, pull belly down. Back through center, hold the breath. Squeeze. Exhale, curl tailbone, elbows towards right thigh. Squeeze a little more, pull belly down. Back to center, hold full. Squeeze. Exhale, torso higher, legs higher, lift as high as you can, pull belly down. And release. Should feel quite nice to let that go. Set your prop aside, moving into bridge pose. So if there's a prop variation you prefer, you're welcome, as always, to take that instead. Knees stack over your heels, feet about hip width apart. On your inhale, peel the spine away from your mat, lifting into bridge. Arms rest by your sides. And really fire up your legs here. Fill this front body with breath, with awareness. Imagine each inhale is once again that drawing inward of energy. It's what prana means. It's this life force energy. So drawing in this breath that is your life force energy. Letting that weave its way through the body. Invigorating every cell. And if invigoration is not available to you today, then just work to bring the breath, the awareness to these areas that have been dull or quieted. 5 more breaths here. Tuck tailbone, slowly roll your spine to your mat. And then release the back body, either pressing the thighs away or hugging your knees to your chest. Getting a little rocking side to side. Roll over onto one side. Press your way up to a seat, head comes up last. And then, I know you have no idea what's coming next, right? We'll make our way into dolphin. So those of you familiar with dolphin, go ahead, prop right into it. You don't need to wait for my guidance. Those of you newer to dolphin, though there's probably not any of you on this video with me, but if there are, then you can follow me. So, coming forward onto forearms and knees. Knees under the hips, elbows directly under your shoulders. And then you can either keep the forearms parallel, there's a monkey in my way, parallel, or hands clasped for extra shoulder support. If your elbows start to sneak outwards, then you're going to come out of the pose, make sure the elbows are directly under the shoulders. Take a huge breath, lift up in between the shoulder. Exhale, curl your toes under, extend the hips up to the sky for dolphin. As Katie Overm used to call it, the quintessential dolphin of the day. Head is heavy here, maybe with a little yes and no, so it's not on the ground. You're lifting up out of the shoulders enough that your head is away from the earth, and then you've got this relaxation happening, so the head gets heavier and closer to the ground while you're counteracting that by lifting up out of the shoulders. Fill this pose with breath. Inhale, extend the left leg to the sky. Shift more of the weight into the forearms. Indy, it's okay. Exhale, lower the left leg down. Hey, you're okay. Inhale, right leg extends to the sky. What's up? Keep the breath strong. Exhale, lower the left foot down, right foot down. One more inhale, Indy, stop. Hey. And then come all the way down to your knees. Child's pose or embryo pose. You're okay, thank you. Just letting your body rest here. Good girls. Feeling the ground hold you, support you. Focusing that breath mainly into the back body here. So you're really inviting that energy, that breath into your shoulders, into the back of your heart, down to the spine, the rib cage, all the way into the kidneys. Inhale, roll your way up to hands and knees. Exhale, tuck toes under. Extend the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Good girls. If moving feels good, shift around here. Bending and straightening the legs, or as John says, walk your dog. About 5 more breaths, just feeling out this pose, experimenting in this inversion. Inhale, gaze up in between the hands. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, extending the spine. Exhale to fold it back in. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, spinal extension. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, come all the way up. Arms reach overhead. Maybe a little back bend here. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, come into a horse stance. So your legs are about 4 feet apart, toes pointing out at a 45-ish degree angle. And if this bothers your low back at all, come against a wall so you've got some support for your hips. All right, we're gonna keep this pretty damn basic. So if you are pregnant, you are not going to do Uddiyana Bandha. You're gonna work with full rib breaths, so really deep inhales, really strong exhales, and just really invigorate your body with that breath. Everyone else, we get to invigorate our bodies with Uddiyana Bandha and Annastasia. So, hands on your thighs so you're working with back traction. You're not doing it quite yet, but exhale all the air out. Pull the belly in and up, hollowing out. When you're ready to inhale, release the belly, then take a breath in. So we'll do the first round together, and then we're going to do 2 rounds on our own, and then we'll shift into Annastasia. If you are familiar with these, go ahead at your own pace. Deep breath in. Exhale all the air out. Hold empty, draw navel towards spine. When you're ready to inhale, release the abdominals. Inhale, fill yourself back up. All right, do that twice more at your own pace. All right, after 3 rounds, Annastasia, same action, but instead of holding the belly in, you're gonna press it out, hold it, pull it in, press it out, all without breathing. So we'll do 1 round together, 2 more rounds on your own. Deep breath in. Exhale all the air out. Hold empty, draw navel towards spine. Press it out, pull it in. Release the abdominals. Do that twice more at your own pace. Shoulder shrugs. Stay in your horse stance. Arms rest down in front of you. Take a deep breath into the back of the heart. Hold full, reach shoulders up as high as you can. Pull them straight back, keep squeezing. Exhale, drag the shoulder blades down the spine. Inhale into the upper back. Exhale, hug mid-shoulder blades towards spine, pull down. Inhale into the upper back. Exhale, bend elbows, draw bottom tips of shoulder blades, elbows towards spine, pull down. Release the arms. We'll do one more round. Stay on your horse. Deep breath in. Shoulders go straight up, straight back. Keep squeezing. Drag it down. Inhale into the upper back. Exhale, hug mid-shoulder blades towards spine, pull down. Inhale into the upper back. Exhale, bend elbows, draw bottom tips of shoulder blades, elbows towards spine, pull down. Release the arms. Roll out the shoulders. Straighten out the legs. Parallel the inner edges of your feet. Prasarita Padottanasana, this wide-legged forward fold. On your exhale, just dive forward. Whatever you'd like with your arms here so they can rest in front of you. You can grab hold of the big toes. You can interlace the hands back behind you to take a shoulder stretch. 5 breaths here. Letting gravity open you up. Inhale, release the arms, halfway lift. Either hands onto your hips or arms come out like wings. Use your core, come all the way up to standing. Heel toe your feet back together. Come to the top of your mat, classical sinus. Inhale, float your arms to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, left foot back lunge. Lift and open. Exhale, hands to mat, step to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward lunge. Open it up. Exhale, hands to mat, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Flowing with me here. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back lunge. Lift and open. Exhale, hands to mat. Plank through chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot forward lunge. Open it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, re-extend. Keep it going. Exhale, fold. Go at your own pace here. Inhale, left foot back lunge. Open it up. Exhale, hands to mat, plank. Flow. Lift the heart. Hi, baby girl. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward lunge. Open it up. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more round. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back lunge. Open up. Exhale, hands to mat, plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot forward lunge. Andy, stop it. Open it up. Hey, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment. Find your breath. Inhale, re-extend the arms. Indy, stop it. Sit back to chair. It doesn't work, does it? It's not worth it. Sit back to chair, lift through the heart. Whatever you like with your arms, your goalposts or back behind you. 5 more breaths. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, extending the spine. Exhale, plant your hands in the mat, step or float back, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, extend the left leg up to the sky, slow and controlled. Spread your toes, reach that left leg high and long. Intentionally creating more space from the fingertips all the way to the ends of your toes. Exhale, slowly drive that knee forward. Set the foot down softly. Keep your hands on the ground. So you're in a lunge, hands on the earth. Squeeze the inside of your thighs together. Inhale, float the arms back behind you. Hover above this left thigh. Inhale, crescent lunge. Torso rises up, arms extend to the sky. Connect to that breath. Filling up especially the chest and the belly. Archer, crescent lunge. Bend the right elbow, bring the left arm back behind you. Clasp hands if that's available, or simply grab clothing or a strap. Keep lifting through the heart here. Maybe lean back if that feels good, turning it more into a back bend. Torso comes back upright. Re-extend arms. Exhale into your spinal twist, either hooking the right elbow over the left thigh for a prayer twist, or right hand down to the ground for a traditional basic twist. Back knee can always come down for support. Full deep breaths. Inhale, unwind. Lower that right knee to the ground. Add some padding if you'd like. Shift the left foot forward. Come into this deep low lunge. So your goal here is to stretch and open the right quad. If you don't feel much, back out of the lunge slightly. Bend the right knee. Lunge. H to the B. So heel draws towards glutes. Still shifting the hips forward. Breath is strong here, lifting through the heart. Release. Straighten out the left leg just for a breath or two, opening up to the hamstrings, releasing some of the tension. And bend the knee, walk your hands back forward, step back to your plank pose. Chaturanga. You can always skip these. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, float that right leg up to the sky. Slow and controlled, reach strong through the toes. And then see if that leg can lift a little higher, just cuz. Breath expanding from the palms of the hands all the way up towards the sole of your right foot. Exhale, step the right foot through. Keep your hands on the ground to start. Back heel stays lifted. Inhale, engage to the inner thighs. Float the arms back behind you. Hover above this right thigh. Shoulder blades hug spine. Inhale, rise up. Arms sweep to the sky. Crescent lunge. Fill this pose with breath. Exhale into archer, crescent lunge. Bend the left arm. Bring the right arm behind you. Either clasp hands or reach fingertips towards one another. Maybe cheating with some clothing or a strap. Strap's not cheating. Maybe this comes more into a back bend, leaning back, still lifting through the heart. Inhale, torso comes back up, re-extend the arms. Exhale into that spinal twist. Either the prayer twist, hooking the right elbow over the left thigh, or left hand comes down to the ground. Head hangs heavy. Use your breath to twist deeper. Inhale, unwind. Add some padding under that left knee. Deep low lunge or lunge H to the B. Shift the hips forward. Maybe bending that left knee. Try and heel towards glutes. 5 breaths here. Keep the chest lifted. Release. Straighten out the right leg. Still remembering that intention of energizing, invigorating your body. So using that breath to help invigorate, energize some of these places in your body. Bend back through the right knee. Frame the front foot, step back to plank. Flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, left leg extends up and back. This time, bend the left knee, open up to the hip. Re-extend the left leg, exhale, step left foot through. Warrior 2. Windmill your way up. Bird wing, flip the palms to the sky. Or rather, kite hawk, sorry, we'll do bird wing next. Flip the palms to the sky, exhale. Roll the palms down, shoulders lift, rounding to the chest. Inhale, open it back up. Exhale, roll it back down. Inhale, open it back up. One more here, exhale, roll it down. Peel back, open through the heart. Exhale, release the arms, and then hook the elbows into your rib cage, palms out, facing to the sky, like you're holding a platter. Keep the elbows hooked to your ribs. Inhale, open the hands up. Exhale, draw it back together. We'll do it twice more. Inhale, open up. Exhale, back together. Inhale, open up. Exhale, back together. Relax the arms. Roll out the shoulders. Reverse the warrior. Flip that left palm to the sky. Exhale, reach up and back, opening this left side body. Breathe from that left hip all the way to the fingertips. Option to take that neck stretch if you'd like, reaching the left arm forward. Head hangs heavy. Reach through the left hand, come back up, warrior two, all the way into extended warrior with a heart opener. So left forearm down to the thigh or hand to the ground. Right arm reaches to the sky. Breathe and lift through the chest here. Option to stay here or straighten out the left leg for triangle pose. Open it up. Activate the feet so there's energy all the way through the legs, all the way through the fingers. High speed grow. Exhale, bend the left knee, windmill your hands down. Step back, plank pose. Vinyasa is optional. All the way back to down dog. Inhale, right leg floats to the sky. Exhale, bend that right knee, open through the hip. Inhale, re-extend the right leg. Exhale, step right foot through. Warrior two. Windmill your arms up. Rise to warrior. Unlocking the shoulders. Inhale, right arm lifts up in front of your face. Elbow directly in front of the shoulder, 90-degree angle. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, drive that right shoulder blade down and back like you're scooping. Elbow comes up in line with the shoulder. Press left hand into right elbow. Right elbow back into the hand, so you've got this engagement through the chest muscles. Release, second side. Left arm comes up, elbow in line with the shoulder. Scoop the shoulder blade down and through. Exhale, press elbow into hand, hand into elbow. Inhale, release. Both elbows come up in front of the shoulders. Reach the shoulders up, scoop through the chest, bring the elbows back forward. This time, hug elbows isometrically towards one another. Palms shift outward like you're holding a beach ball. Breathe into that engagement in the chest. Inhale, release the arms, roll out the shoulders. Reverse your warrior. Right palm to the sky, exhale, reach up and back. Breathing into this right side body. Maybe taking that neck stretch if that feels good. And then reach through the right arm, come all the way forward through side angle with a heart opener. Left arm to the sky. Let your head hang towards the ground. Deep breaths here. Staying here or turning into a triangle pose. Straighten out the right leg, left arm continues to the sky. Exhale, windmill your hands to the mat. Step back to plank pose. Flow through that vinyasa. Deep breath in here. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, spinal extension. Exhale to fold it in. Inhale, come all the way up. Arms sweep overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. All right. Shift yourself to a wall or a bookcase. Step the right foot forward, left foot back. Right side of your hip is towards the wall. So we're coming into a chest opener. It's my favorite pose. I don't do it that often. Come into your lunge. So you're in a warrior one lunge. Right leg closest to the wall. Right hand's going to come back in line with the shoulder. Hand against the wall. Left hand crosses over the chest. Start to turn towards the center of the room, away from your wall. Breathe into the chest. Feel that energy all the way out through the hand. Straighten out through the right leg, release the right arm. We're going to turn towards the room, center of the room, away from the wall, and then switch sides. So this time left toes point forward, left side body is closest to the wall. You want to be about 12 inches away. Hand comes back in line with the shoulder, come into your lunge. Right hand crosses over the chest. Start to turn towards the center of the room. Turning away from the wall. Breathing into this stretch. Release. All right, last pose is a choose your own upside down adventure. Stay with me. So, options: forearm balance, handstand, or dolphin at the wall, or down dog at the wall. So, if you're working with forearm balance or handstand, you're going to come to the wall. You're actually going to bring the hands against the ground about 6 inches away. And then you're going to kick your way up into your inversion. If you are working with down dog or dolphin at the wall, we're going to stay upside down for anywhere between 2 and 10 breaths. You can do it as many times as you want. If you're working with down dog or dolphin, you're going to measure your distance. You're going to sit against the baseboard. Where your heels are where your hands are going to go. Okay, so hands where your heels were. If you're working with dolphin at the wall, it's actually going to be where your elbows went. Elbows go, rather. All right, hands in front where your feet were. So you look like you're just in this perfect square position. Hands are formed shoulder width apart. Curl your toes under. Come into that short and down dog. And then you can stay here for a few breaths, just kind of getting used to that. Step one foot up hip height and then the other. Knees stay bent to start. Start to straighten out the legs so more of the weight shifts into the hands. Finding this L shape. Try to keep the back straight. Maybe extending one leg up to the sky. Maybe playing around with your splits upside down. Anywhere between 2 and 10 breaths upside down. You're of course welcome to come in and out of the pose as needed. Remember to breathe. After that, take a forward fold. Just let gravity lengthen the spine back out. If you're enjoying playing upside down, you're welcome to stay. Keep playing as long as you want. Maybe even pause the video. As you feel complete with that, make your way onto your back. All the way down. Hug your knees to your chest. Maybe a happy baby here. Move into any final pose or movement of choice. I'm going to take a figure 4 of high Invigoration, also known as a reclined pigeon or back release pose. Crossing my left ankle over the right thigh. Taking about 10 or so breaths to unwind your practice. You could work with legs up the wall. And just remembering to keep that breath full and strong here, even as you unwind. It's intentionally invigorating your body. Girls, you're okay. Once you feel complete with your stretches or these final movements, yeah, well, this might be a fun Shavasana, you'll make your way into final relaxation Shavasana. So that can be the traditional variation on your back with legs out, arms out, just resting, letting the earth hold you. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Or perhaps you want to take a meditative position, seated, maybe even resting on one side. Really just finding a place you can be, no, not right now, as comfortable as you can be. Come here, Tim. Come here. And just letting your body be heavy, supported by the ground. Just surrendering. Letting go for these last few minutes of class. Start to deepen your breath, bringing movement back into your body. If you'd like more time in Shavasana, please take as long or as much as you need. And then make your way to a seat. Inhale to reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment, find your breath. Just notice how your body is more alive, more engaged, more present. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste. Hi, Pinkies. Good job. I'll get you water. All right, well, that was an experiment.